This is a suggestion via a channel member. Let's jump into it.
Charged with a third-degree felony offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle from February 26th of 2025. And how do you plead to that charge? Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? Speak up. And are you pleading guilty because you actually did what they charged you with?
Guys, I'm going to hear that crime
I have
one more
here on the
time.
computer some documents that have your
In fact, no,
signature on
no.
them that the state has marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Lewis? Speak up. Because let me tell you something. I bet you're not talking that low when you're acting up like all these jail incident reports tell me. When you're calling names and you're acting a fool out at the jail. So use your big boy voice and answer my questions, just like you do when you're acting nonsense to those correctional officers out there. Because I bet you're not whispering to them, are you? Are you?
Of course not. He's trying to act as meek as humanly possible, as compliant, as submissive as humanly possible. That's how he's trying to act here. But obviously, I can look at you and tell you you're not, based off of how you decided to adorn yourself, along with apparently a litany of incident reports.
Okay.
You're right.
Because how you act at the jail, how you act right now, all determines whether I even go along with this plea agreement. I don't have to. You're on a probation. I don't have to take plea agreements on any probations.
And you admitted
If
guilt.
I find that you violated your probation, I can give you anything I want to in that range of punishment. And I can say, you know what, I'm not going to let you guys negotiate. That I don't have to do that legally. So you better be careful with your faces and your words and your attitude, because I've read all of these and I already don't have a good feeling. Do you understand? So you need to give me a better feeling if you want me to go along with this plea agreement. Does that make sense? Okay. So again, before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Lewis? Do you fully understand them? And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney, that you will be waiving or giving up any right to appeal? Do you also understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law? State tenders number 1 in that case?
No objection, Judge.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. Young is not competent?
No, Judge.
All right, so I'm going to find that you entered a plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of that plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time find you guilty of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle. Sentence you in accordance with your agreement to a term of 5 years in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Corrections. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. Now, in cause number 21-37857,
We got 5
Your Honor,
years.
it's a second amended. Just in the interest of economy, I would suggest we go forward on counts 1, 2, and 13. 13 being the offense he's already pled to.
okay, let me look at it. Thank you. I got it, thank you. So I have a second amended motion to revoke your community supervision. So you're on probation. We've got a probation for an evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle. And we've got 2 more evading arrest or detention?
The second evading is a misdemeanor enhanced to a state jail. And
Oh, it was-
count 20
right.
reads motor vehicle. That's incorrect, Judge. It's evading on foot
Okay.
with priors.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
And so this shows that
Two
you were
counts.
placed on probation August 29th of 2022 for evading with a vehicle. And that was a 10-year sentence in prison that was probated for 5 years. Is that correct? And the state's elected to proceed on counts 1, 2, and 13. Count 1 alleges that you failed to report as directed to the probation department on October 2nd of 2024. And is that true or not true? Count-
Okay, he said it's true. All right, so I was waiting for to I guess get a full understanding of what this was here. Listen, I like the idea of probation for small things, if that makes any sense here, right? Like a lot of the times, if you get a ticket or a traffic ticket or so, you go to court, you cannot afford to pay it. They'll offer you some type of like probation, but it's not really probation. It's just done so they can kind of spread out the payment if you cannot afford to pay whatever ticket it is. That type of probation, fine. But for instances like this, like heinous ones, stop giving probation. The person kind of already showed you who they were, right? If that makes any sense here. Like, how beneficial is this actually, knowing that all you're really doing is biding time for him to end up in jail anyway when he violates it, right? Again, the person showed you who he was by his actions, not the words, because obviously if you listen to him, believe anything that you're encountering right now, you'll believe that he is some meek, submissive, grown man. He is none of these things here, guys. None of these things. He's the type of person that violates the court-ordered probation.
2 alleges that you failed to work faithfully at suitable employment and provide verification of that. And is that true or not true? And then count 13 alleges that you were arrested for the offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle February 26th of 2025. And is that true or not true? What's the status of the possession and the failure to ID from that date?
I believe the failure is, I think, still pending.
The failure ID is still pending next door.
You got more charges coming.
The probable cause affidavit from that date, I don't see that there would be a possession charge, Your Honor.
Okay.
I will double check and see if there's, I didn't see anything else that like filed or pending. At this point, I'll check and see if there's a lab report pending, but I don't think that's been filed.
Okay. So, let me look at something real quick.
Bro, read the incidents. I'm nosy.
What I'm looking at, just so that you know, I'm trying to go back and find which administrative hearing talks about the allegation of his behavior to, it looks like there was something that happened with probation.
Okay.
One of the allegations. So I want to see a little more about that. That coupled with what's been going on in our jail may or may not affect my.
Bro, please read the incidents, bro. Hold on. Okay.
Same thing. It's the same thing. You did the same thing to your probation officer that you're doing in the jail. Do you really think that your probation officer is going to go on a date with you? Do you really think that a correctional officer is going to go, yeah,
No.
when you get out of jail, you're the guy I want to date?
No.
You got in trouble for saying and talking like that to your probation officer, and now you're doing it when you're in jail.
No, that's not, that cannot be real, bro. That cannot be real.
Cursed loudly about the work you had to do for your community service, calling it slavery. You think community service is slavery? Do you think that? It's the same, I'm not taking 5 on the MTRP. I've already taken 5 on the other. Y'all can renegotiate or you can let me do it.
Give him the whole book.
So I'll hold everything right now.
Throw the whole
Y'all
book
go
at
visit
him,
some
bro.
more, but that's the same behavior. We're not gonna reward that. All right, y'all go visit. I'll hold it instead of resetting it. I'll keep this paperwork, but I can make a modification if you come up with something different, but I'm not gonna do that.
No. Flirting with your probation officer.
You would think that word would start getting out there about the behavior.
Guys, hold on. Calling your penalty slavery, all right? Your penalty for being legitimately a social deviant, basically accountability for your actions, All right, you're calling it slavery while flirting with people, your probation officer, and then some type of like one of your jailers. Okay, no, guys, come on. This guy cannot be serious. Throw the book at him immediately.
There's actual consequences.
Then give him actual consequences for
yeah.
his actions.
I just chewed him up after.
Well, he's cheap. All right, so we are back on the record in cause number 21-37857.
Hey, bro, flirt with the judge really quickly.
And again, you're Jacqueline
On
Young,
camera.
right?
For the memes.
And in that case, which is the motion to revoke probation, Mr. Young had entered pleas of true to counts 1, 2, and 13. There was an agreement for 5 years in the institutional division, which I said I would not accept. Have you guys had an opportunity to visit?
We have, Judge.
And what is the,
The new agreement is 8 years TDC.
all right, I'll take that.
8 years.
And Mr.
He like lightly smiled once he heard her say, "Yeah, I'll take that." He look at his face, like look closely, look at the expression. This is why you don't give like people like this specifically.
And Mr. Nichols, that's your agreement as
Anything.
well.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Young, again, I have some documents here, like the other case, that have your signature on them, that the state's marked as exhibit number 1. And before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Lewis? Speak up. And do you fully understand them also? And I have made the notation with everyone's agreement on the agreed punishment recommendation page that that's changed from 5 to the 8.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. State tenders number 1 in that case?
No objection.
It's admitted. And so, Mr. Young, I'm going to find that you entered your pleas of true to counts 1, 2, and 13 freely and voluntarily. Find those counts true. Find sufficient evidence to revoke your probation, and at this time, revoke your probation. Reassess your punishment in accordance with this agreement to a term of 8 years in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Corrections. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. These 2 cases will run concurrently, which means together at the same time. As a part of this plea agreement, I'm going to sign a dismissal in cause number 25 DCCR 0385. I'm handing you in each of those cases the trial court certifications that shows that these were agreements that I followed, and so you waived your right to appeal. I have also handed you a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. When you were here
Indefinitely,
back in
correct.
2022, we went over the fact that you're not supposed to possess a firearm in Texas, correct?
In Texas, or
Okay.
so if he leaves Texas, can he then have one?
It can still go worse.
How does that work?
I mean, I got 2 more years. It's not, I mean, it's not funny. It's not funny to you, but I know you're upset about all this, but the only person you should be upset with is yourself, you know? So anyway, because of the judgment entered against you, you're not allowed to possess a firearm in Texas. I've handed you that admonishment. Be sure and read it again. We already went over it before. All right, good luck to you. You can go back with the bailiff.
Okay, guys. That's it. All right, guys. Like, I think he's a little bit too like comfortable and like confident, like kind of living within his overall failure. That's just what I saw here. He is the person that we just saw. He is the person on the paper that she just read. I'm not sure if there's any help for him. He looks to be maybe potentially in his early 30s, looking to get 8 years in prison. He's already acting out in prison. So that means that after he basically does his 8 years, he's really nothing is going to change with him here. He's still going to be the same person by the time he gets out. He'll end up going right back in. That's it. That's what we saw here. We saw someone who is, I guess, by default, should be considered pretty much a waste of space here, guys. I mean, but flirting with the judge, that didn't happen. I'm surprised. Okay, flirting with probation officers, okay, that happened. That's a thing. Flirting with like correctional officers, okay, that's also a thing. Like, what type of person, all right, that is in any of those positions would absolutely be interested in dealing with a career criminal that is also a felon? All right, like you do know that these individuals also they go through background checks. They've most likely gone to some type of schooling. I'm pretty sure they have no interest in like partaking or risking their career or anything on you, right? Like, why would you? Why would you even think that that was a thing? This is pure desperation. Is kind of the vibe I'm getting from that there, guys. Guys, do you want to watch movies with me? I never actually thought to like promote it over here, guys. But if you guys do want to watch it, guys, we have hundreds of movies, and I mean hundreds of movies that we've reacted to. You guys can come watch them with me if you want to, along with many TV shows. Currently, we're working on the show Dexter, along with Vikings, and we have a lot of series that are already completed. But if you guys do want to watch it with me, the link is in the description. Everything's available at the second tier. But of course, if that's not your thing, guys, don't worry. Right? Listen, like and subscribe.